Hey friends, Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo, and it's day 2 of NFL free agency. And it's just crazy out there. Now I got to tell you, first of all, I want to thank all you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. And we will be live streaming tonight at 9 o'clock. So be sure to go ahead and get in there and give me your best comments and stuff. And we'll definitely be talking about all the stuff that's going on in the NFL and free agency, especially Tony Romo. Could it be that the Dallas Cowboys were playing a game of chicken and they lost? Because basically we knew all along that Denver Broncos, they love themselves an older quarterback. But they're not going to trade anything for him, and they're not going to pay him a whole lot of money. Basically, they're saying, you got a chance to get a ring. So if you want to come here and get a ring, we'll be more than happy to sign you. But we're not going to pay a crap load of money for it. And of course, the Cowboys thought, hey, maybe we can get a trade out of this. The Texans might be interested in making a trade. Well, were interested in making a trade, all right. They traded Brock Osweiler to free up some cash. But again, I think it's still just a waiting game. I think it's going to be basically the two teams figure out, hey, it's you or me. Neither of us have to pay anything. Sooner or later, the Cowboys are going to flinch, and they're just going to have to release them. And then it'll just be who has the best offer. So we'll see what happens on the Tony Romo saga, which we all thought was over, but apparently it's never going to end. Now, as bad as that is for us Cowboys, take a look at the nation's capital. I mean, the Washington Redskins truly are a dumpster fire. Here it is. The Redskins have paid more money now that Kirk Cousins has signed his franchise tag. They have paid more money for him for these 2 seasons than it would have cost them to set him up on a long-term deal. And basically, Kirk Cousins is basically giving them the finger and letting them know, I'm getting the hell out of here one way or the other. He may actually force them to trade him. He wants to be in San Francisco. He wants to get the hell away from this dumpster fire. And it said, I will not negotiate a long-term deal as long as Bruce Allen is running the show. Oh, and they fired their GM, Scott McCluen. The same Scott McCluen that 2 years ago everybody in Washington was saying, oh my God, finally we got a football personnel guy here. A guy who builds teams, who can build championships. Watch out for those Washington Redskins. We are going to have a great team built the right way. Yeah, well, here it is. You finally get a quarterback after all those draft picks for RG&E. You got a quarterback who's actually playing really well, who wants to get the hell out of town. Your GM, you say, is an alcoholic, and you just fired him after 2 years and however much money. Bruce Allen, you hired him because he's tied to George Allen, it's his son, and figuring that you can keep the Redskin history and all that going and hopefully grab some of that magic. Well, that doesn't appear to be working. I mean, wow, Washington Redskins. Oh, you may want to think again about Tony Romo, since your quarterback doesn't want to be here. You might want to go ahead and trade him if you can to San Francisco. Tony Romo here. A couple of draft picks, you can have him. So I can't wait to get home and check out the waiver wire, see what's happening, see if anything else crazy has happened, see if Tony Romo is still a Dallas Cowboy, or what. So remember, guys, tonight, 9 o'clock, live streaming. Be there. I'm Mark Holmes. This is Cowboy Joe Boo. And the NFL free agency is just crazy.